This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
How you doing, bro?
I don't even know if we just eliminate the. Listen. We eliminate the pleasantries, and we're diving into this letter.
I don't know, though. Let's not listen. We got a lot to get into today. You just finished season 2 of the show, and you got to take a better look at that letter, because, guy, you're missing. Time out. I thought I sent the letter, and everyone who commented, you were the only one who didn't comment, and I thought because you were the only one wise enough to really read it and see what's going on here. And it's a bigger picture than what that letter is. It was a whole big deal, but read it. Look at the top.
I read
the
it.
Wording. What'd you take?
Bro, you're getting kicked out of the community. Bro.
I can't believe you think it's authentic. I got fucked by a cast listener, bro. The shit came from Denver. It fucked me up all weekend. Jackie was ready to move. I had to send it to my lawyer. He's like, hey. I don't mean time, but it's a fugazi, bro. It's a bigger picture we got to discuss.
Oh, my God. Bro, hold on, bro. My mind's blown.
Of all people, I'm like, he ain't commenting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walk me through this. How does this get to the house? Just give me how this
First
goes
of
down.
all, let's fill in the listeners before we go any further. It's a letter, seemingly from my town, who's had enough of some of the things that have gone on in my town because of me. I don't know. Do I read it, or do we just tell them?
No, you have to read the letter.
Okay. So this is the letter. I was on the road in Connecticut, and Jackie called me. I was in the green room Friday night. I got the mail. You're never going to believe what's in there. I mean, we got to get out of here, Pete. So the top of the letter says, Village of Fredonia, New York, Board of Trustees of the Village of Fredonia, on the address. Dear Mr. Correale, we hope this letter finds you well. As residents of the Village of Fredonia, New York, we are writing to you with a matter of concern that has been brewing within our community. Over the past few months, there have been numerous complaints regarding your behavior that we feel compelled to address. Firstly, there was an alarming incident involving you threatening the local dive coach. Such behavior, I got to put it on. I'm sorry, man. Let's just do it and call it what it is. Got to put it on. Such behavior is completely unacceptable and has understandably caused distress among residents. Furthermore, there has been several occasions where your refuse pickup has included unacceptable trash, causing inconvenience and creating a nuisance for your neighbors. This is not only reflective poorly on you, but also disrupts the peace and cleanliness of our village. Moreover, various incidents involving your interactions with neighbors and local residents have been reported, ranging from confrontations to disturbances. Such behavior fosters a sense of unease and tension within our close-knit community. Most recently, your conduct at the town meeting where the renovation of a local building to house migrant workers was discussed was highly inappropriate. Your disruptive behavior not only hindered constructive dialogue, but also displayed a lack of respect for the concerns and opinions of your fellow residents. Given the cumulative impact of these incidents, we urge you to seriously consider the effect of your actions on the community. It is evident that your behavior is causing discomfort and unease among the residents of Fredonia. We believe that it would be in everyone's best interest, including yours, to contemplate the possibility of finding a more suitable environment where your actions align better with the expectations of community living. We sincerely hope that you will take this letter into consideration and reflect on how your behavior affects those around you. Our village thrives on mutual respect, understanding, and cooperation, and we believe that with the right approach, we can foster a harmonious environment for all residents. Thank you for your attention to this matter sincerely. And it's signed Village of Fredonia, New York. All right? Right.
Listen, when I read that, I have to admit my first thought. My first thought was, this fucking guy's a liability. Like,
to you?
If this just in general, if this gets out that you got kicked out of a city, this could cause major repercussions, not only for your career but your family. I mean, I've never heard of anybody getting kicked out of a city before because they yelled at the diving coach.
It's like the Wild West in the 1880s, right? And don't let me see your face around here again, son. Holy shit. But listen, first of all, that's illegal, right? I mean, even when I read it, I was like, you can't threaten me to leave the community. That's insane, right? I mean, we all got together and Jackie was just like, we got to move. This is crazy. You know, people are pissed off. I mean, is this going to reflect on Sadie? I mean, how you think they're treating Sadie differently because of all the stuff that you do, right? But I'm like, I know people like me too, man. You know, I mean, I got another story about that later. But so I got to go on stage. I go, but let me send it to my lawyer. He's my buddy who's a lawyer, but he represents one firm. But we joke that he's my lawyer. It's the cast lawyer, Ray, and he takes a look at it, and and he goes, send it my way. I'm not gonna lie, I had a few beers, man. I've been drinking. We're at a barbecue, but I look at it, and he writes me back, and he's like, bro, this is fucking fake. I don't think this is real. I mean, I think one of your cast listeners is pulling one over on you. So I got off stage and I said, Jack, he thinks it's fake. I mean, it is kind of vague, you know what I mean? I go, and you can get the lady's signature. So then Jackie calls me the next morning and she goes, I got the envelope. I dug it out of the garbage because she had thrown out the envelope, and it's postmarked from Denver. Now, if you're mailing something from our village, we live down the block. Why would it go all the way to Denver? Yeah. So, and now that's where we're at now. I'm like, this thing has got to be fake. All right. I didn't even bother calling the town clerk because I think she'd be like, oh, are you kidding me?
Whoa,
yeah,
bro.
We sent you a letter to leave town. Right.
Bro, this throws a whole other. I thought this was signed, sealed, delivered. You called the woman at the village. She goes, no, we didn't send that letter. There's a possibility that this thing is real.
Yeah, there is, but there isn't, guy. I thought, listen, I thought first of all I'd show it to you, and I was thinking you might treat it the way in the past casts, like when I got scammed where the guys like write a check and take it to Walmart, or the time I got the guy on the computer, Steve, and you're like, oh my God, bro. So I thought you were going to go do one of those, like, oh my God, yeah, they mailed you a letter telling you to leave town. You can't, but the fact that you're not is like, either you're getting, the ageism that we're all seeing with our own eyes on a daily basis. I think that might be hitting you, and you're losing your senses because you're buying it. I mean, and who puts a big up on the top, Fredonia? Just listen to the beginning again, man. As residents of the village of Fredonia, New York, we are writing to you. Who is the residents of the village of Fredonia? What are you, a club? Are you a book club? What the fuck? Right?
Listen, maybe they got together.
Listen, it's the middle of the day right now. You want to, if we can get, I'll give you the number. We want these guys to call the town clerk live on right now and find out if she sent this shit. We can do it, but I think we'll be embarrassed.
Yeah, maybe she was on a trip in Denver, had some time on her vacation, and go, let me get rid of this fucking guy. And
she says, as residents of Fredonia, that sounds like Declaration of Independence signing. It is like 20 people leaning over going, yeah, put a period there, capitalize that, definitely. Let them know. Like, why would she go to Denver and then write this on behalf of the whole town? Did they give her notes? Here's the thing. This is what happened, bro, and I'm surprised at you. This is my assumption, which I'm sticking with, because if there's no way if they sent me that, I would get a lawyer and I'd sue the town. and I would make them pay for me to move and either buy my home off of me or, pay for me to move.
What's the lawsuit?
Bro, you're threatening me. You're threatening me that, bro, you're at a bar and a wise guy walks in and says, you might want to consider drinking somewhere else.
Okay.
Is that a threat?
Goodbye.
It's a threat. That's a threat. That's what the town is saying in that letter to me and my family collectively. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think with the way the letter is written, it's basically telling you, listen, our town was a peaceful place where people could raise a family, and now you're raining havoc amongst our residences, our residents, and maybe you should consider drinking somewhere else where bar fights are appropriate. That's basically what they're saying.
Okay, you look at it that way. I look at it as all I'm asking you to do is to clean your lines, because every time someone gets a draft beer in your bar, we're getting sick and we're tired of this shit. And I know it's expensive and it sucks to have to upgrade and get better, but trust me, on the back end, look at it. The whole country's already talking about Fredonia. I put you on the map. And I didn't even tackle the goddamn logo Hillbillies. That'll be done by the time my daughter's in 8th grade. I guarantee you that. I'm done with that shit. Calling us the Hillbillies. That's the team logo. Anyone new to the cast, if you go to Fredonia, we'll call the Hillbillies, and it's a guy missing a tooth who looks like he just got out of the fucking woods. All right? So that's our logo. That'll get you an academic scholarship.
This show is sponsored by Shopify. Shopify has already taken the cash register online, helping millions sell billions around the world. But did you know that Shopify could do the same thing at your retail store? Give your point-of-sale system a serious upgrade with Shopify. Shopify POS is your command center for your retail store. From accepting payments to managing inventory, Shopify has everything you need to sell in person. Right, Pete?
That's it, man. With Shopify, you get a powerhouse selling partner that effortlessly unites your in-person and online sales into one source of truth. Track every sale across your business in one place and know exactly what's in stock. Connect with customers in line and online. Shopify helps you drive store traffic with plug-and-play tools built for marketing campaigns from TikTok to Instagram and beyond. Get hardware that fits your business. Take payments by smartphone. Transform your tablet into a point-of-sale system. Or use Shopify's POS. Go mobile device for a battle-tested solution. Plus, Shopify's award-winning help is there to support your success every step of the way. Do retail right with Shopify. So sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/thecast. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/thecast. Again, all lowercase, to take your retail business to the next level. Shopify.com/thecast. By the way, not only am I not only going to stop, I'm going harder on the gas pedal. I'm not going public with it yet, but just vaguely asking you, what's your take on teachers vaping nicotine, not pot, but vaping in the school building?
I'm not, hey, listen, you know me, the way I stand on any of that shit. Cigarettes, vaping, marijuana, whatever, that doesn't even come across school lines. That shit's in the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a whole. You're familiar with tenure with teachers when they get tenure, right? That's like, how do you get that in the negotiation? You go, and after 9 years, you can never fire us, no matter what we do. I can take a dump on the desk and put a candle in it, and you can't fire me. Okay, where do I sign? It's fucking insane. Where else could you do that? Can you imagine if I had guaranteed this job the rest of my, well, there's not enough money, so you'd be like, ooh. But if it if this was making like big money and guaranteed, we could say anything. You could do anything. How do you got to be held accountable, bro. That's life.
So do you want to wait?
Sorry, sidestepping anyway. A little vent.
Hold on, no. I get that. Well, let's reel it back into the letter. Do you know this woman, Ann?
No, I don't. I've seen her at the one time I was at that board meeting because she like gathers the notes and I think documents everything. But I don't know her personally. I wouldn't recognize her if I was out. But I don't think she'd recognize me. I don't think this is real. If we called Ann. And you said, hey, Ann, I got this letter from you saying that, you want me kicked out of the community. Is there any truth to this, or is this a fake? I mean, is that worthy of a cast call? Are you willing to do that? Yeah, I would. I mean, in my town, there's a good chance you're going to get the answer machine, but I'd be willing to definitely do that. But
well, I mean, it is Juneteenth today, so it's a holiday.
Oh,
so
right.
Does the village work?
And the other thing is, do I legally? No, guy, are you kidding me? Any sniff of a holiday? They were probably off yesterday, Juneteenth Eve.
So,
do you think if you did call, do you have to say, "Hey, we're live," and on radio? Is that like legally?
We'd have to say, listen, we're doing a pre-recorded podcast. I got this letter, and just wanted to make sure this is authentic, or is this something that's fabricated?
Yeah.
I mean, before you got on this call with me, you were for sure this was fake. Is there a hint of a doubt now that we've discussed this, that this is possibly real?
I still have to say no. I really, there is not a hint of a doubt. Maybe, gosh, I was 100% sure it was fake. And now with the way you're taking it, I'm 98% because you're usually pretty wise, usually pretty street smart. And it's also a little sad to see you falling for this. Like, you're the guy that would go, guys, seriously, let's go get something to eat. But you're sitting here like, well, what is that? What is that up top? Have you ever seen that before? That's bizarre.
Okay, let's go down your hole. Let's go down your hole.
So my hole is, I said to Jackie, I said to my lawyer, I think it was a prank. And my lawyer's like, I honestly think it was a cast prank. Somebody who listens. They go, because like the garbage refuse doesn't even make sense. I had said once on the cast that my neighbor, I go, once in a while, I'll throw something in his garbage can, because I take mine to the dump, so I'll throw something in his, So when it says we found stuff in your trash, I don't even have garbage pickup. I always take it. What you're trying to say is we know you put shit in the neighbor's trash, because that's what I first read. I'm like, oh my God, Jack, and she's like, what's this garbage thing? And I go, sometimes if I only have like one thing and I don't want to go to the dump, I'll get up at 4 a.m. and put it in the fucking neighbor's garbage can, And I'm like, maybe they had a camera on me. It's not even his garbage can. It's a rental, and for all these students. So he doesn't know what student threw it in there. So fucking, I'm going to go all the way to the dump for an ironing board when I could just slide it over in between those 4 cans and
I'm more flabbergasted that you're setting an alarm to get up to throw garbage out.
Bro, mental alarm. I just roll over at 4 a.m. I'm like, if I get up now, I don't have to go to the dump to throw that ironing board out.
Wow.
I know. On it, bro. On it, right? So that's how I interpreted that at first. But then on a second read, I'm like, nah, that's not what they're saying. They're trying to say the prankster made a mistake. He thinks I have a garbage can, right? So I said to Jackie, it's definitely a prank, probably from the Denver area. I wouldn't put it past Frasco. Andy Frasco the other day mentioned coming on his cast and, loved a particular show recently. So he's obviously still listening. He's a creative guy. I got to ask him. So I figured, let me take it on the air and say somebody out there affiliated with the cast pranked me. You got me good, man. Yeah, and not only did you get me good, my wife was pissed. She had to go out that night. It ruined her night. And the next morning, when I decided it was a prank, and when I got home and we're talking about it, I go, "You got to admit, Jack, it was a good prank." And she goes, "It was a terrible prank. I mean, it was not good. I mean, everyone was uncomfortable. It's not a good prank." I go, That's what a good prank does. This prank was so good, we took it all the way to my lawyer, and I was this close to calling. If I would have called this lady and said, did you send this? And she'd go, no. That is officially the official end of the prank. It worked all the way till the end. And I said, I'm not going to give this guy the satisfaction. He got me bad enough, but I'm not taking it over the finish line for him. And now I'd like him to come forward. And I don't know, can we give him a couple, something like do we have any merch? Can we send him a nice Cass sweatshirt if he comes forward and admits this? But I got to take a bow.
Merch? Fuck, I'm thinking FBI on this guy.
What? Well, this is the bigger question.
We're dealing with some psychotic out there.
Bro, he's first of all, whoever did this probably can't believe we bought it. He's like, hey, the thing on top. Second of all, I noticed lately you're like leaning into what happened? I lost the picture of you. What is that? Yeah, that's the village.
They took there. That's official, bro.
Well, yeah. Well, that was on top. He went and got it there. Secondly, I noticed lately you like to bring up discussion questions, and I think the bigger picture here and the favor this guy did us is what entails a prank. You know, is it supposed to make me uncomfortable? Is it supposed to put a big hassle in my life, and then not be a hassle? I mean, I feel like it did what it's supposed to do, for better or for worse. I don't like getting pranked by people I don't know, though. That's like not cool.
The way if this was a prank, the way you do this prank is you don't put letterhead on it, right? Because you're falsifying who you are by putting the letterhead on it. You do a signed fake name from a resident Frank Smith, a concerned resident. The fact that this person put the letterhead on it and signed it as a real person, right? Would suggest there's a disorder here. Like, this is like you're forging the signature of the village, whatever this person is.
But it's a good prank takes effort, right? Like if you did what you just said, the first aspect, I'd open and go, Cass listener, got me. If you take the time to cover little details, put a little effort into it. There's a great story once George Clooney told about pranking his old roommate. I guess he's a classic prankster, where the guy had a cat and they were roommates, and every time the cat would shit in the kitty litter, Clooney would get to it before the guy did and flush it down the toilet. And then the guy was getting concerned because his cat wasn't shitting. And he did this for like 10 days, bro. Commitment, 10 days, beating my roommate to the cat shit and flushing it. Then on the 11th day, Clooney took a shit in the fucking kitty litter box. So the guy walked in and went, oh my God! Like thinking his cat took that shit, you know what I'm saying? So is that sick and twisted? Is that a mental? No, that's commitment and effort. That's what this is. This is cleaning up 10 cat shits in a row. That's what this is.
You're totally missing it, man. You're so missing the point here. What Clooney did was in the own environment of his house. It was not like he was going out of his way.
That I agree.
Like, I take the shit, I throw it. This is somebody at home was like,
he's a villain, right? Like a villain. Yeah.
Do we have a return address in Denver on the envelope?
I threw the envelope out, but there was no return address.
You know, this is you're not even, bro.
What?
That would have this fingerprinted the whole thing. I'd have the fucking authorities on this. Was there any other substance in the envelope?
When Jackie gave me the envelope, I said, leave the envelope out. So when I came home, the envelope was in my office in a plastic bag. And I'm like, why'd you put it in a plastic bag, Jack? Because like in case we need it. And she goes, no, because it was at the bottom of the garbage and it smells disgusting like yogurt and coffee grinds and shit. And I couldn't take the smell. So So I looked at it, and it was all, because it had been sitting in the garbage. There was no return address. It just said Denver on the postmark. Listen, there's not like, what's that chemical that kills you when you touch it, when you open it?
Cyanide.
No, the other one that was, everyone was worried about.
Anthrax.
Yeah, there's not anthrax in it, guy. It's just a letter. But I agree. I don't know him. But here's the other thing you're not taking into consideration. These listeners, they feel like they do, bro. And if you meet them, I know it's hard, like you can't meet them at an arena, but when you run into them, if you do in public, sometimes they're a little like, hey, what's up? And they'll go, oh, I just feel like I know you. I've been listening to you for freaking 10 years. So so he feels like he knows me, Petey. I'm going to da-da-da again. And so it's like a little like that. So, but I think I got to I can't have my address be getting out there anymore. It's a shame, too. I miss getting all the little trinkets.
Trinkets, bro. The way this is going, you might get a pipe bomb in the fucking thing next time.
Oh, Jesus. What are you saying, guy? A pipe bomb? Oh God! Yep. That's why I have Sadie open everything, guy. I'm not an idiot.
I think you should be taking this a step more on this to find out.
All right.
If this is really fake or what? Because this is some type of sick prank. If it is fake, that that you're gonna call the city.
I'll have my manager Matt do it. I'll have him call the city on my behalf because that way. What's up?
Talking to them about this letter.
We got fucking we got with the Sherlock Holmes over here on the case. He's gonna call Fredonia to see if they route mail through Denver.
Yeah, do it up. What about, bro? What about the bottom? Yeah.
The bottom. There's nothing on the bottom.
Well, the signature, right? So, that's illegal, right? To put someone else's signature. And
I would think so.
Ask Patrick if he can look at the signature in the text I sent him and see if he can find the woman's signature on file, and if can we get a signature analysis before we start checking fucking mail routes? Sebastian's doing a signature analysis for us or something. I don't know.
No, I'm doing a lookup. Sometimes just based on the look of the person, I could distinguish whether or not this was written by this woman. 1 second. Do you know what she looks like, Pete?
I remember thinking she looked ambitious, and I think she came from a different town. Oh, I'm not familiar with her. And I think, bro, I pause. I don't know, guys, that we can be showing photos and shit like that, can we? Unless we make this.
This guy's worried about what we're doing here, and he don't worry about the letter.
You're letting the guy or gal who wrote this, who pranked me, you're letting them win more and more and more. Don't you see that? I wish somehow we could put a number up right now and have the person who did this contact the cast and let us know it was them. That's what we need to do. Take a bow to that. Bro, that can't be the town. That would be insane if that's the town. If that was the town, I would go march in there and drop F-bombs like a deleted scene from fucking Sopranos.
I'm not giving this guy any. I'm putting this guy behind bars. If anything. I mean, where are we at with this, bro? Have we went down a rabbit hole that we weren't supposed to go down?
Is there a number right on this? No, it just says the address of the... Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? It's like I either call her tomorrow and see if she sent it, or we wait and see if the guy reveals himself. But
we got what's his?
Yeah.
Straight to voicemail at her desk.
Okay, we got straight to voicemail, and at Ann's desk. So
right.
They're not working today.
Yeah. No one's working today except us. So anyway, that's where we stand on that.
All right, so this is an ongoing saga.
I guess so. We'll get some closure by the next show.
Wow. Do you want to get into the vaping thing, or is this something that you did? This for sure would get you kicked out of the community.
Let's deal with this letter, get a clean slate, and then come back to the plate. Because the only thing I want to say in closing that makes this, gives me a slight hesitation, and the way you act, is that the migrant thing, the housing that they wanted to have it be, I think based on me getting loud and proud in there, the guy who was going to do it was like, if this is just the start of what I'm going to have to deal with, it ain't worth it. And he backed away. And I could see the town losing out on some tax money, going, all right, we got to get this guy out of here, or we're never going to get anyone in that goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to just be a pain in the ass about anyone we try to put in there. So, but that's a theory, but that's a long shot. But I guess cliffhanger. I'll have to call tomorrow when they get back to work and find out.
All right, let's do that.
So,
he's gonna call.
How you feeling? How was filming a season 2, man? I mean, it seems like you were memorizing lines constantly, right?
Yeah. So that's over. I was literally talking to myself for 10 weeks around the house. Kids were looking at me going, "What's wrong with Daddy? Something ain't right." I was even at school drop-off waiting for my wife to talk to some parents, and I was sitting on the bench, and I was talking to myself on the bench, reciting the lines. Even some mothers looked over and said, "What's wrong with your husband?" And he's got no memory.
It's a major commitment. Acting is like such a commitment, right? Like almost every part of you have to commit, from your body to your mind, until it's over, right? I mean, you really can't dip a toe like you like to joke.
Yeah, no, this is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But anyway, well worth it.
Of course.
We just got back from, we went to Santa Barbara for the weekend for Father's Day and Caruso's birthday.
It's kind of, wow. All right. Take your time, bro. Hey, listen, I hear you. Just filmed the season 2. It's got to be a process of weaning yourself out of Danny and sliding back into Sebastian. Danny's the character, folks. If you haven't seen season 1, check it out, man.
It's not like I fucking, this is not, what's his name? What's the guy that played Abe Lincoln?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
It's not like I got to phase out of anything. What I got to do is get some sleep. Phasing out of the character.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to show respect to the craft, man.
There's no phasing out, bro. It's just.
All right. How was vacation?
It was great, but man, it went by really fast. I'm shocked how fast it went by.
Hey guys, for anyone out there that might not know, every Tuesday at 8:30 East Coast time, I go on our Patreon Pete and Sebastian channel and do a live show called Loose Ends, where we discuss everything Pete and Sebastian show related, fill in any loose ends about things that we didn't follow up on. I take tons of phone calls. We've done it 3 times, and each time it's gone like over an hour and a half, so we're having a great time. I talked to one guy who was in his bed. You never know who's going to pop in like this guy, so don't miss it, man. Live. Every Tuesday, 8:30 on our Patreon channel, The Pete and Sebastian Show. You just go to sign up to our Patreon, you click on the link, and you can go right to the Zoom link and talk with me, or you can just sit back and watch the show live. Loose Ends. Every Tuesday. There he is! Oh! It only took 3. It only took 3 to get the fish on the hook, baby.
I'm getting ready for battle over here, and you're talking about bowling. Come on.
Nah, I don't even know if I was gonna look at this. See, this cast episode didn't come out yet, folks, but what you'll see on an upcoming episode is Sebastian is riding with 5-0 tonight. He's going out with LAPD on a ride-along on a Tuesday night. This is all happening live. Bro, this is insane. You look great, dude. You look like you're in the fucking FBI.
Bro, I'm going in at 9 o'clock with the hood on.
Oh, my God. Look at this. Are you at home right now waiting to be picked up? Or are you going to the precinct?
No, I'm leaving in 6 minutes. I just wanted to hop in here and tell you I love your new show.
Our new show, guy. Come on. It's here waiting for you anytime you want to pop on. This is what it's for. If you get shot by about 9:30, this show's going to number one.
I'm hoping something violent happens to increase ratings here. So let me give you a play-by-play of what's going on. I'll be downtown at about 7 o'clock. I don't know if we're riding in a nondescript vehicle, but between 7 and 12 tonight, I'll be patrolling the streets of Los Angeles. I don't know who with. I just know the gentleman that invited me. I don't know what we're in for. I do know we're stopping off for tacos at a taco truck for dinner. Other than that, he says the night's going to be full of surprises, and I don't know what's going to happen, bro. What do you think I should wear as far as footwear? By the way, hi Lou, nice to see you. Anifis on the line, Lemon's laptop. I don't know who that is, but
well, listen. I got so many questions, and I know you got to go. My first one, I'd say black sneakers, but do you give the wife and kids an extra special goodbye on a night like tonight?
The only one that's home is Caruso. Lana's coming shortly, but I might have to give him an extra hug goodbye because I'm going into battle, bro.
Listen, what the cast listeners don't know is the cop told you that when you get there, he's going to put a vest on you. You will be wearing a bulletproof vest. And honestly, I know you're excited, but are you at all nervous / maybe a little scared?
Petrified.
Are you just doing it for a stand-up bit?
No, you know what? I think this is going to be a great story, number one. Number two, I'm going to get to see Los Angeles in a way that I've never seen it before. But number three, bro, I very well could be the guy where they might need an extra guy to work the battering ram, and I might be called upon.
Well, listen, but honestly, I don't know about that. But seriously, this could seriously happen. A bad guy comes flying by a murderer, and you just happen to be in the cop car that is right there, closest to stop him. But if they take a second to let you out of the back, this guy's going to get away. Would they put you possibly in harm's way for the greater good of society? Could that possibly happen? That's what I want to know, man. Like, could you accidentally be caught up in shit?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know what their intentions are, but I'll give you a scenario, and I'll give you. I gotta get your opinion on it. We pull somebody over. Mm-hmm. Do I get out of the car and watch while two officers, whoever, are on either side of the vehicle, or do I stay in the vehicle? What would your move be on that?
I mean, do you, assuming nobody says anything to you, I would try to get out. I would make the cop say, "Hey, you gotta stay in the car," and then you go, "Okay, cool." But I would attempt to get out as if you need to this is training day. You need to feel like you're a rookie cop. So you need to be, like they would expect you to get out. Like, come see how we do this. You're here to see it. You're here for a ride along. We want to show you how we first approached a bad person.
That happened. Do you think I'll get, who's that guy? Do you think I'll be like in the mix where one of the bad guys will go, who's that guy?
Yeah. No, they would definitely just think you're another cop, especially because I know the cops you're going out with aren't going to be in uniform. That you had already told us that.
I don't know. I don't know.
No? I thought they were going civvies. Oh, well, you look like a cop. I wouldn't think that. I'm wondering, if you were doing a ride along in Philly, half the people would be getting handcuffed going, "Is that Sebastian?" But I don't know about where you're going. You might be going to Crip Land. I don't know, how that's going to play out. Yeah. So, but anyway.
So what's on the horizon? If I can, and if I'm allowed to, I will see if I could call from the field to give you an update of what's going on. I don't know how long you're going to be doing this thing.
Well, it depends on the callers, I may be wrapping up after you, bro.
Do we have any participants?
Yeah, there's like 10.
Oh, bro.
No, not total, but the one that are ready to talk.
Okay.
I got 21 people in the waiting room. You want me to bring in a fan?
Yeah, bring in a fan. See what's going on.
Nice.
All right, give me a second. I'm bringing in. We're bringing in John Ricketts here. Give me 2 seconds, John. Come on in. Turn your camera on.
Bro, I feel like the hat. I put the hat on. I feel like I should be coaching first base. Oh, embarrassing.
No, you put the hat on. You look like you're a Quantico, and I'm in training for the FBI, and you're one of the instructors, bro.
Bro, I need a higher, whatever you call this, face.
Facade, like I don't know. All right, who do we got here?
What's going on?
What's up? Sebastian's about to go. Yes, can you hear us?
And Sebastian's on too?
Yes,
Bro,
he is.
This is crazy. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Anyway, what's up, Sebastian?
Nothing. I'm going on a police ride along here shortly. And if you could give me any advice, I don't know if you've ever done one of these. If you're
I've been in the back seat before.
Oh, I can tell.
Oh my God, this is crazy. I've seen both of you live. Phenomenal.
Thank you,
Things first. I don't know if you guys are part of this bourbon craze that's going around the world right now in the country. High-end bourbons going for ridiculous amounts of money. I've got into it. Did you try the Sinatra Jack Daniels that was sent to you, Pete?
No, I haven't. It's still sitting in the basement. Hopefully I won't be toasting it tomorrow after a bullet went through the Kevlar vest at about 9:30 on my cohort here on the show. But no, I haven't broken into it yet. It's in the basement. Well, are you drinking some bourbon now?
Of course, absolutely.
What do you got? What kind of drink?
So I'm from Virginia, and once a year they'll do a state pick because all our liquor stores are ran by the state. So the Virginia did the Maker's Mark.
Oh, nice.
State pick, special private selection.
Where in Virginia? I'm coming to Norfolk in 2 weeks. Is that around you?
Yeah, so I'm almost 4 hours away from there, Northern Virginia, about an hour and a half out of DC.
Okay. So DC.
Yeah. I saw you when you were in Northern Virginia. I saw Pete when he was in DC about 6 months ago. Wasn't a huge crowd, but Pete, I'm telling you, you were phenomenal. And I hope that doesn't deter you from coming back, man. Seriously.
No, listen, that's a fun city. Thank you, man.
Bro, my
that was a really fun
21.
city.
I brought her to the show just so she could get familiarized with the mentality of our generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, listen, did somebody ask for the scarf from Garcia?
No, we didn't. It's funny. We didn't get a memento at all from that man. I thought he would have maybe possibly left behind a small bottle of cologne or the handkerchief. But no, we have nothing. We have nothing from Garcia. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of sad we didn't even ask. We should have blatantly asked for the scarf right out of his pocket.
Pete said he was going to.
I know, but I got the vibe halfway through the hang that, my best course of action was keeping it as classy as possible. And maybe I'll be having an Italian dinner with him and Sebastian someday. But if I asked him for the scarf, I know I'd never see him again, ever. So I backed off. Yeah.
Two more things, I'll go. I know there's a huge line of people. One, we talked last time on Loose Ends about you not being an actor. You're more of a writer. You know how hilarious it would be if on Bookie they pull up to a stoplight and somebody's doing a one-hitter at the stoplight and it's you. or you're at a bar and you're having a blue moon, just as an extra. You don't have to act.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. Maybe, to view it would be funny, but no one else would get it. But it's very nice of you, man. And
John,
what's up, Sebastian?
John,
What's up,
buddy? In the third season, if we're fortunate to get a third season, I'm going to have a lot more pull in casting, and Pete's going to be my first guest star on the show.
Commission.
Listen, this will be an ongoing bit. He's gonna go. Listen, if we get a season 5, I'm knocking wood because it's looking good with a season 5. Petey he's the whole arc. The whole arc is Pete.
Listen, you may not be an actor, but tell me you can't drink a blue moon and do a one-hitter.
I want to write next to Chuck Lorre. I just want to sit next to him and let his energy emanate into my pen, into my computer. Everything this guy writes is a hit. Anyway, Johnny, thank you for calling again, bro.
Yeah. Last thing, man. You all talked about doing a box that fans can send you guys stuff to talk about and try. That's still up in the air?
Yeah.
Do we have a box or an email, something? What do we got?
I wanted to set something out in L.A. Patrick was going to look into it, the way we can get things mailed safely. Yeah, that's what he's talking about, because you want to send something, right?
Let me do the ride.
Yeah, I would love to send you guys stuff to try or talk about or whatever.
Let me do the ride along, and after the ride along, if I'm still around, I'll get on an address where we can get some.
Hey, man, thank you guys so much. This is an honor. I appreciate it. Have a great evening.
Thank you, Johnny. Take care.
Take it easy, brother.
All right, listen. I was going to say this for the cast, but just a tease. Just got my test results back from my blood. All right. Did a full analysis of what's happening inside me. And bro.
Yeah.
Ticking time bomb.
Yeah, you go, when they're going to put the vest on you tonight, go, don't even bother. I just got my blood test results. I'll be dead before you buckle that thing on. Shit. Come on, bro. It can't be any worse than the rest of us. Look at Lou. He's a walking ashtray. Maybe he's like a miracle. What? No,
I don't smoke anymore. I'm good.
I know you don't smoke anymore, but, can you ever really clean out an ashtray to make it brand new again? Come on.
You're right.
Damage done. I don't know. What's the worst part, bro? Your cholesterol?
Cholesterol is we got to get that under control. But plus I have a coronary heart disease in my family. So it's in the genes. But I'm in relatively good shape. Yeah, I could stand to lose about 15 pounds. My question to you is, you ever get like your blood results back and start looking around going, if I'm this bad, what about that, right? Like, he's still alive.
Absolutely. Right? Until so-and-so goes down in a heap, I got to be fine, right? I mean, come on. I think about that all the time. I think I'll do that as I'm dying. I'll go, nothing would Bill, though. Hell yeah. Lou is I'm sorry, Lou, you're one of them. I mean, if I die before you, there was a time, Sebastian, Lou had a girder coming out of his neck like the size of a bowling ball. Just came into work every day for 2 weeks with that thing.
It's a goiter.
A goiter. I don't know what it was, bro. I thought it was a death bomb. I literally bought you a sympathy card. I bought you a sympathy card for your family when you were still alive. I swear to God. I wrote to your sister, sorry for your loss.
Oh, man.
No. Oh, was it? So, bro, but seriously, it can't be that bad. I mean, I don't know what cholesterol, like what all that means, but is it gravy there? Is it not flowing like it should be?
Oh, the doctor's like, do you live near a hospital?
Does your wife know how to use a defibrillator?
Oh, shit.
You're looking at Lana go, listen, forget the cabin in Montana. Holy shit! I got unless we get a helipad, I can't live there. Oh, shit, bro.
Yeah. All right, so listen, I gotta go.
All right.
I just wanted to chime in here on loose ends.
Awesome.
Which is
awesome.
We keep this as long as I'm available. I'm on loose ends. And Pete, tomorrow we're getting together for cast, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
But
I'll download you on what's going on with my health and what was discussed. Because put it this way, I'll give you an example of what happens. You know when they give you a graph, right? They give you a graph, and they're like, okay, well, this is like normal, right?
Yeah.
And then this is the graph, and then they put my results in, and they're like, this is you. I'm like, what? Like, I'm not even following the road. I made my own path.
Oh my God. Oh man, I love this. I love this fresh in the moment, bro. This is nice. Loose end.
I might call from the road. We don't know yet. Just stay tuned.
All right. All right, man.
Nice talking to you guys. Patreon, love you guys. And again, sorry I've been out of commission here for 10 weeks, but now that I got some time, Pete and I are gonna start doing more loose ends, more shit coming your way. But right now, I got to go fight crime.
Hey, stay safe out there, Blue. Stay safe. Yeah, no, man. Have fun, bro. Crazy. And thank you for coming on, Loose Ends.
Got it.
Sweet. I have a cast list, and I could probably find them in my thread on Instagram. But she was telling me, and this was the reason, this is pretty wild, but she's sending me photos of her and Michael Jackson as kids. It's her. And she's like, I knew him well. I've friends with him. I've been to the the ranch, all that kind of stuff, right? And she tells me it's long Instagram. But the main reason I'm calling you is because you and Sebastian might want to rethink your love of Tom Cruise. I mean, have you heard about, whatever. I don't even remember what you're saying, but something with Scientology and this, that. And I literally just wrote back, you just sent me photos of you with Michael Jackson at his house. And you're telling me not to talk about Tom Cruise? Good day. I mean, Jesus, That's like having tea with Hitler and looking over going, don't hang out with that guy, he's a dick, But I got to see if I can find that stuff because I'd love to have she would come on. But, so this friend of yours he's the one who had other stories about Michael and him and stuff, right? Creative stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild.
So that was one of the things that came out of Santa Barbara. Number two, again, I gotta go through my head here. See what the hell I can tell you.
Do a self-edit.
Let me take you to a dinner I had with, Jesus, bro, come on. Still with that shit?
91 degrees. Yeah, I got a whole case of it, guy. Are you kidding me? Stuff's beautiful. I'm going to bring you one next time I come to the house. But that means I got to check luggage because it's over fucking 3 ounces of liquid.
Bro, I still got mine. I sprayed it once. I put it in the storage unit.
Yeah, we still have that. We never talked about it. You didn't use it because you don't like the bottle. You thought the bottle looked cheap. It's good stuff, though.
I didn't use it because I sprayed it on my arm. I woke up with a rash the next day.
Well, I'm taking it to the end of the bottles.
I'm kidding. I didn't wake up with a rash. I don't want a lawsuit.
I know.
So, all right, bro, I could tell where this cast is going. It's one of these casts where we're just going to keep talking and talking. So we're just going to split this up.
Let's do it.
And it's going to be one of those cliffhanger to be continued ones. So let me say that the Pete and Sebastian show is back doing these for now, right? We're doing these remotes for now. As of now, we're trying to work out some dates we could possibly get together, some guests or whatnot. But I feel, I don't know, maybe it's me, but I feel like the fans, they like the guests, But when we get into this type of talk, it's really no replacing it, right?
There's not. I mean, they love it. We love it. It's fun, and it's a nice dance. But sometimes you got to bring people in to your environment, and their listeners come with them. We all have a good time, and maybe their listeners stay. That's the only way you grow it is if you invite people into your house. You know what I mean? So it's you got to do a balance like we are.
And on a side note, maybe we'll get into this. No, I'll save it for Patreon. By the way, we've been saying Patreon wrong.
Really?
Did you know this?
Patreon or patrons?
It's called Patron. That's what somebody told me last night. It's called Patron. Go to our Patron page.
I don't know. There's an EO. Patron. So nothing on my Parmesan cheese with fucking Maine. Okay. Holy shit. I guess you got to be in the room.
They sell it pre-mixed. Yeah.
Pre-mixed, bro. They're doing crazy shit up there in Maine. Yeah. So listen, but to your point though, when you were talking about liking it both ways, I want to say something about our last show at Carrot Top. If nothing else, just for me and you, like I was psyched to meet that guy and hear that guy's story, man. I got such a different outlook. I mean, I already had a lot of respect for Carrot Top, but that was a fascinating hang. So you get both. You get a nice balance. That's getting good. People like that one.
It's good to be back in the seat again. SebastianLive.com. All tour dates are there. Tour starts July 11th, Norfolk, Virginia. Probably got so many surprises for you. I don't even know where to go with it. And that's it. We'll see you next week here on the Pete and Sebastian Show. That is it for now.